good. We're live. Alright. Let's check this. Should be day 9, right? Yeah. Oh man. Alright, let's go.
My cousin and his wife are a fastidious couple. And he's hideous. Ha-cha-cha.
Oh, anyway. He's down on another pond. Let's go get that power armor I downloaded. Oh, I gotta find Boone and Cass also. Crap. Oh, there it is. Alright. Why are the arms like that? That's weird.
That's the end of that.
Really took that long to kill these guys? Wow, it's kind of sad. Anyway. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I gotta go help the boomers. A boomer! Oh my god!
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Okay. Ooh.
All I need is a pretext. What is it, Savage?
Bitch.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago. Some giant ants tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down there to exterminate them, but there were too many of them. 2 of us were killed and 3 were injured. Personally, I think it's more than a Savage can handle. But if you want to, kill those ants and switch the power back on.
They're ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. You'll see. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Okay, now where do I find Loyal? I think it's over. Who's over here?
Another glorious day.
Yeah. What? I guess I should have stayed in here. I would have found them eventually. Aha! Loyal's house.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants. Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Alright. Here we go. Running faster now, boys. Because, now hang on. I thought I could upgrade. Oh, never mind. I have to read the description again. Yeah, they're ants. Not that tough. And I got the best weapon in the game. These guys suck. They died to a few ants. Can't imagine dying to ants. That's insanity. Oh, I gotta freaking sell a bunch of this stuff. Still carrying a lot of it around. Go back to that game, and we'll go downstairs. Excuse me. Pretty cool. Why was that so freaking loud? I need to turn the sound. Down. Oh yeah. We run and we run and we run and we run around all day. Hey lady.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead.
Duh.
Maybe Pearl is right about me. I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs. We'll also get those generators repaired. Good work.
Problem. Alright, I'll check now. Still in here. Son of a bitch.
So, you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language, but You sound just like us.
Mm-hmm.
Me? I work with Loyal, mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right? Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years, so a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with them. If you help him recover the lady, I figure it'll be a nice day.
Lady.
A real nice day. Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will let you know when the time comes, I should really be going. Hey there, back for more?
Oh.
What I could use is some scrap metal. May not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it. Oh, all right. I'm not used to this. Okay, here it goes. You see, there's this girl. There's an outpost near here. Sign says Crimson Caravan, or something like that. They do a lot of shipping, and they move things from place to place. Well, every once in a while I watch the outpost. You see, I've got these, binoculars. I'll look, and sometimes there's this girl.
Oh, yeah.
I
know who you're talking about.
She's gorgeous. She's got binoculars too. Sometimes I feel she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except, she's probably just watching Nellis.
Nah.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way?
Steal her from you.
What if she comes here like you did? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, jeez, I better let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this. That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Alright, let's roll. Pew! I'm the mailman. Delivering mail. Ooh, I taste Oreos. I want some Oreos right now. I should have saved. Sometimes you can get away with not saving, sometimes you can't. The hell? Oh. Why are they telling me to go all the way over there when she's in here? I'll wait till morning.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors. I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why? A crush on me? Really? Are you talking about that nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like? Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Would the boomers let me visit Nellis? You'd really do that for me? This is so exciting. Let me know what she says.
Alright, let's go see Pearl. Pearl's in here? So she is.
How is your visit with us going, stranger? Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she? She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive. I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love? You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider. I may have heard a compliment or two, nothing special. Bye.
Yep. Jack, good news, buddy.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams? She does? You mean it? That's incredible! What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl? Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Okay. Freeze on me. Let me save. Oh yeah. Oh man.
Hey.
Hello
Dang
again.
it, Jack.
How's your boomer friend? I was hoping you would. What's going on? There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. I worked really hard to get that money, and I don't want to lose it. Could you do just one more thing for me? Can you talk to Alice about it? I know if I ask her, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Let's give you the damn caps. I just spoke. This lady said,
Welcome back. Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it. Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
oh yeah.
Our rangers are going to show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
I don't know.
Did you speak with McLafferty yet? I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no 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 Janet. No. Wait a second. Uh-huh. Interesting. Pretty sure it's the same building.
Hey, it's really great to finally meet you.
Hi. My name's Janet. What's your name?
You're beautiful.
No, 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 no. No, I'm not. You seem like a really sweet guy. Do you mind if I hang around here for a little bit?
Of course. Let's go over there. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy my entire life. Cool. How much can you spare? Thanks. Thanks for dropping it off. Anything else? Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal. Okay. Alright, see you around, I hope.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is such a wonderful guy.
Aww. That's awesome. Alright, now let's roll over here.
Hi, how are you today? You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by.
I remember this
You must
kid.
be eager to hear the story of our people.
Who are
Me?
you?
I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Sure.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed
Excuse
the
me.
mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Spare the time.
Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Interesting.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
Okay. Oh, snow globe.
And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Alright.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
How'd you know that?
Ask away. So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those.
Told me about
Ours
them.
was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Sure.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know? Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the Waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit. That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know? Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops. Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else? You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know? Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry. That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you... Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it, except we haven't left Nellis in decades. Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Sure, kid.
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis. See ya.
I haven't talked to Argyle yet. I don't even know where Argyle is. The barracks. I know he's in here.
Hey. I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training? If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Hell yeah, brother.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around. Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
Clearly.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you. If I haven't said it before, outsider, let me say it now. Welcome to Nellis. Word from Pearl is that you are to be greeted as a friend. Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Don't get blown up.
That's it. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Loyal again. Maybe. Okay. Let's talk to Pearl. Where's Loyal?
Nice day we're having. Hello. What is it, outsider? If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. All right, what's on your mind? Bye.
Maybe I can fix them without going to Helios one, right? Let me check first. Yeah, I don't want to explore here. I'll go back to Helios 1 later. I said that. Well, they're should just went now.
Hello, outsider. An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Bye.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Hello.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say? It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Once.
I can't believe we may see the superstructures built in my lifetime.
Really? So we may see our lights?
How's that door locked? That's odd.
I've never been so happy in my entire life. I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather. That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather. All right.
Hell yeah, brother. Should have saved. Let me see something. Mods, ammo. Can't believe it all. See how much this that's probably enough. Ooh. Okay, I definitely didn't need that much.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead. That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis. I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot. Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen. Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
No.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so. Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. Bye.
Bye. I don't know what to get. Ooh, big iron. Hell yeah.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
All right. What? Jesus, that kind of scared me. Ugh.
Penthouse floor.
Any progress with the boomers? Well done. The boomers' firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Hoover Dam comes around. Your next assignment would have been to investigate the Omertas, but you managed to foil their scheme before I could put you to the task. I should compensate you as though it were an official assignment, however. Wouldn't want to disincentivize your proactivity. Arrogance was their undoing. There might be a lesson in that. But moving on, your next assignment is to locate and destroy remnants of the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. The NCR nearly did the job at Helios 1 a few years ago, but there seem to have been survivors, unfortunately. Given the Brotherhood's fanatical views on technology, they can be counted on to oppose my regime. Please, put them out of my misery. We're talking about a coterie of bulging-eyed fanatics who think all pre-war technology belongs to them. They'll never accept my using an army of robots to defend New Vegas. While it's a fight I can win, I'd rather sidestep it altogether.
Fair enough.
Since 2278, I've lost 5 roaming Securitrons near Hidden Valley. I didn't receive any clear video of the incident, but telemetry from the units destroyed indicates they were attacked with energy weapons. It's obvious that the Brotherhood has a base in Hidden Valley or thereabouts. Finding it won't be easy, But getting inside will be the real trick. From time to time, the NCR has assaulted Brotherhood bunkers. In 4 of the 6 incidents I know of, the bunkers self-destructed. I surmise it's standard practice for the Brotherhood to install a self-destruct system. It's consistent with their uncompromising nature. You might use that against them, or kill them another way. It's up to you. Return when it's done.
Casino floor.
Don't tread on the bear.
Love how this place comes alive.
Hmm.
Our rangers are going to show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you? The embassy offices are to your left, while the barracks and living quarters are to the right. If you're looking for a history lesson, I suggest you talk to Ambassador Crocker. I don't have time to give my life story to everyone that passes through. Is there something I can actually help you with? Sir?
Hey.
I can't talk to him now.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
I heard you stopped the Omerta's plan to attack the Strip. Good job, you're a real hero.
What's this guy?
Us troopers mostly come to the Strip for our R&R. We blow off some steam by gambling, drinking, partying, or fighting. If you're looking for a good time, I'd suggest hitting up Gamora. The girls there are pretty nice, if you know what I mean. What have you heard? I know people think I'm a little on the wild side, but I'm just trying to have fun, you know? Just because I happen to get into fights and like to pull pranks doesn't mean anything. He's a little stiff and stuffy. Doesn't leave the office that much. Always surrounds himself with papers and reports. I've always wanted to play a prank on him, but there's no way I could ever pull that off without getting in trouble from Captain Pappas. Yeah, I got a few ideas that I'm working on. Maybe I'll let you in on it once I have something.
Where is he then? Did I mess it up?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Must have messed it up. But I didn't say I failed. I must have failed. Fuck it then. Fuck the NCR. Oh shit. Maybe if I play this game another time, I'll do the Yes Man or I'll do the NCR.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. You don't seem to understand how close you are to being erased from existence. Will you or will you not comply?
I just kill them all, or should I just... I mean, I can do the quests.
Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Sorry, I messed up the NCR. Can't do any more quests for them. Oh, what the fuck? Now they gotta die now.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully? Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me. Closely. Or you'll be shot.
Oh. Let me check. Oh. Oh, I did fail it. I wanna do some of it. I'm gonna reload, redo it. Okay, I guess I gotta go back further. Damn, that's pretty good.
Patrolling the Mojave.
Oh. Well, what do you know? Huh.
Welcome to the NCR.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall. The embassy office. If you're looking for a...
Where's that? There you
I heard
go.
you stopped the Omerta's plan. Yeah.
Things are getting stranger every day.
That's why he was gone.
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you.
Yeah.
It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job. I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either. To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me? That's excellent news. So they'll help us, right? Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again. It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you? Interested in politics, huh? Well, grab a seat and get comfortable. I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago, back in the NCR as the local mayor, and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship. I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know? I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for. In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavian force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all. Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble, but that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work, but every once in a while we make progress. It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness, it's all here. I'm getting a little old for it, however. If you want more information, try talking to some of the other guys around here. I don't get out of the office much anymore. So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcomed here. Merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there? Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested? Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
I agree.
Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something you can use.
Yeah.
See? That's exactly the type of information we can use. In fact, that's perfect. Those fancy weapons the Van Graffs peddle aren't exactly common. It goes without saying that actually getting the Van Graffs to do the deed would be the ideal solution. However, if Pacer were killed with either a laser or a plasma-based weapon, everyone would automatically assume the Van Graffs did it. Still, unless you want several dozen armed men at your throat, you'd have to kill them without being seen. Be careful. I'll leave the method up to you. However, there is an alternative if you'd rather try to handle things without bloodshed. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King. He's Caucasian, in his mid-30s, and extremely charismatic. It's that last part we're counting on. The Kings are a bunch of young hoodlums who aren't inclined to listen to anyone except him. Get him on your side,
I'm taking
and the rest
Pacer
will
out.
fall in line. Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here, and we'll take it from there. If that's what you prefer, I won't stop you. Just remember to try to find a way to do it that doesn't lead back to the NCR. If it just doesn't look possible to make the kill without drawing attention, don't forget there's always the diplomatic approach.
Nothing in the safe, huh? It's weird.
Help you?
Can't I just get the Van Graffs to kill him? I mean, they don't like him anyway. Let's go check it out. Let's go talk to the Van Graffs. Maybe, just maybe, we will kill him. Excuse me.
Come to the Silver Rock.
Welcome back. I hope you've been working on that task Jean-Baptiste had for you. My brother is not a patient man by any means. Please.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty cool.
Good, you're here. Do you remember that package I had you deliver? Well, the client liked the sample and put in a massive order. It's possibly the biggest order we've ever supplied. I've had to repeatedly assure my mother that everything will go smoothly. And that's where I'm hoping you'll come in. We'll be bringing an escort, and I want you on it. What do you say?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. We're still getting everything together, but I can always find a use for idle hands in the meantime. Once we're settled, we'll head out to the rendezvous point.
Okay. Oh, it's automatic. Nice.
They're taking an awfully long time inspecting the weapons. I'm beginning to think they're doing it just to unnerve us. Don't let them rattle you, though. The deal's almost done. There's just one last piece of business left. Speaking of which, I need you to listen to me very carefully. Things are about to get a little crazy. When I give the signal, follow my lead, okay? That's what I like about you. You follow orders, for the most part. Just remember to wait for the signal. I trust you find everything acceptable?
Everything seems to be in order. Caesar will not soon forget this.
No, I imagine he won't.
Dead though.
It's a trap. Fall back.
The commander is down. Hello.
Morning.
Hello. Good job. I need to work out some last-minute details with our new clients, but after that we'll head back to the rush.
The hell is this all about?
I suppose you have a few questions. We made a lot of money, that's what. The Legion paid us to deliver weapons, and the NCR paid us to deliver the Legion. Or some of them, anyway. Caesar has been making overtures to prominent suppliers for some time now. Usually, they're too scared of him to cross him, and just pay or flee. I saw an opportunity and negotiated a deal with the NCR. I helped draw some of their enemy's troops into a trap, and they agreed to buy from me. Normally, those stuck-up bastards wouldn't have anything to do with us, but their situation is precarious, and this chance was too tempting. It'll be all I can do to supply the NCR with the amount of weapons they want, so I'll be pretty busy for the foreseeable future. Oh, you're probably wondering if you still have a job. I don't have anything open at the moment, sadly. But we're going to need all the help we can get transporting guns to the NCR, so stop by every now and then, and I might have a delivery job for you. And before I forget, here's your share of the take from the warehouse job. You can keep the armor. Thanks again for all your help.
Nice.
My favorite employee returns. What can I do for you? You're welcome here anytime. My favorite employee... Of course.
Okay, let's see what I can sell to her. Nice, yeah. Oh, God. I get it, yeah.
You want something? Our family comes from Reading to the west. We deal weapons mostly, but trade other commodities like gold if there's cash in it. Our mother's been running the show for longer than most of us have been alive, but she stays at the home office. We've got branches all over the place, which are run by my brothers and sisters. Mama's real popular with the menfolk, both for her money and her looks, which is why there's 10 of us kids in total, all by different fathers. We're a wild bunch. There's my sister Frida, who used to run this branch but took off to pursue the opportunity of a lifetime, as she put it. The rest are all long stories, and I don't got the time to tell them.
Aw.
Glory's fucking crazy. Some of my siblings are real pieces of work. but I'd bet on Glory if she were facing down a death claw with a plastic spoon. She's got the smarts to do whatever she wants, but she and Mama are always butting heads, so she gets all the shit jobs. I'm not one for running a business. Never really had a head for numbers or smooth talk. My talents are a little more direct. Mama always said that was my gift. When we were kids, the others used to fight over and steal one another's toys. I always broke mine. And if any of the others messed with me, I broke theirs too. Sometimes I'd break them even if they were nice to me, just to show them what's what. One day Mama took me aside and said, "Boy, you're never gonna go very far, but you're gonna make a whole lot of people come up short. Make it quick. I got shit to do."
Yes.
Unlike most of my brothers and sisters, Mama didn't get sick of my father and get rid of him. He died right before I was born. Mama had liked him so much, she made me use his last name. Said he deserved that much at least, since he never got to meet me or nothing.
Well,
you can blame Glory for that. She had some fun with the little prick and it ended badly. Now he goes around spreading lies about my sister. I don't take too kindly to that. We could do that. But then we'd have to kill his 400 friends too, and that just get tiring. Someday he'll make a mistake though, and his friends won't be around to back him up. And then it'll be mine. Then go bother someone else. I got shit to do.
How do I... Maybe I'll look it up. Get the Van Graphs to kill me.
Morning.
Dang it. Ooh, rock face. Oh, dang it. Go see that bastard.
Hungry? Thirsty?
Okay. Oh, is my Amazon getting delivered? No.
Come to Mick and Ralph.
La 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 la. Yeah. What the hell up? There you are.
Ah, my favorite customer. Got a cap for me? I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous, but you might want to think twice about hiring one of those guards at the gates. They're not all saints, is all I'm saying. I got more where that came from. Want another? A traveler that passed through here not long ago told everyone he met that there's some kind... All the people... That... There was a rumor a while back. What do you... What? The NCR used to run a prison. I got... People in Freeside general... When people from the NCR... The locals blame the squatters for... Their The Strip is... When he first showed up, he... Given how things turned... That... There's a rumor that... Who in the... I got... The Omer... If you thought the rank... That one... I heard something about a town south of here being attacked, but... Which means either the... That... I've heard the get... An enterprising... What do you say? The chairman... I got... Northwest of the big free... It's not...
Just needed...
Have you been? I got...
That's it. You didn't give me the info.
You got any change, ma'am? I've got 7 kids to feed.
Okay. Alright, we'll go back to Ambassador Crocker. Jeez, these guys never learn, do they? We'll go back to Ambassador Crocker and see what he says. Looking. That was crazy.
Hey.
That was insane.
Hello. I trust you have something
Excuse
to
me.
report concerning the Freeside situation? Yes? Do you have something to report? See? That's exactly the type of information we can use. In fact, that's perfect. Those fancy weapons the Van Graffs peddle aren't exactly common. It goes without saying that actually getting the Van Graffs to do the deed would be the ideal solution. However, if Pacer were killed with either a laser or plasma-based weapon, everyone would automatically assume the Van Graffs did it. Still, unless you want several dozen armed men at your throat, you'd have to kill them without being seen. Be careful. I'll leave the method up to you.
I don't.
Yep. That could be useful, but I'm afraid I don't have the background and know how to take advantage of that knowledge. Damn it, I'm an ambassador, not a doctor. You'll have to find some other way.
The hell? Alright, back to making routes then. It said, get the note from him. Oh, Jean-Baptiste. Jean-Baptiste. Pretty impressive.
You want something? Our family come.
Okay. Oh my god. That was a lie. I go to Mick and Ralph.
We've got stuff.
That's gonna really pee me off. Ralph.
Hey, thanks for getting Bill Ronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you? We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds they're looking to purchase. You could check with other wasteland merchants, but I think your best bet would be the Atomic Wrangler. They've got a bunch of stills and a seemingly endless supply of grain alcohol, which could be used as anesthetic or disinfectant.
Okay, that's not working either. Okay, I'm just gonna forge, or I'm just gonna kill him.
It seems that
This jet. Cause this ain't working. I wanted them to kill him, but whatever. I could just kill him with a laser pistol. Fuck it. How the hell do I get back upstairs?
Word on the street is that the leader of the Legion bought it. Too bad. Someone was
He has his own room, don't he?
Looks like Gamora's under new management. I wonder what happened.
Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
What's up?
Did you?
Word is those tough guys Rangers are here. I ain't seen them myself.
Did you hear? The chairman and flee the strip after being caught? Wonder if they're hiding out in Freeside. Did you manage to fight their way through the chairman and flee the strip after being caught?
I've got my eye on you. You crawl. You'll regret.
He's moving around.
Looks like Gamora's a new manual ahead of one of my
Alright, save. Yes. Come on, don't freeze. Just in case. Sneaking out of here.
Word is those tough guy Rangers are here. I ain't seen
What's
them
up?
myself, but how scary can they be?
Make a break for it, run. No. Bye, Pacer. You won't be missed.
Fucking Crocker.
Hey, there used to be a gate right here. How do you remove that? Bum 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 bum.
Hello? Yes? Killing two birds with one stone. Excellent. You've done a great service for the NCR. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot button topic, so I was able to secure this for you. Well, I don't officially have access to any more funds, but here. This is from me personally. There's more coming your way, too. I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
Hey.
We won't go quietly. It's good to see such an outstanding citizen of the NCR. What can I do for you, my friend? Goodbye. Count on that.
Might keep my laser rifle. Pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool. Okay, I guess we could. And then I should go to Forlorn Hope. See what's going on there, right? I don't know, we'll see. Oh, that was scary.
Hello.
Hi.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable, and right now I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission?
Yeah.
Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them? Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in the ass. The NCR has a rather sordid history with them, and I'm concerned that we'll find them aiding our enemies when the Legion attack comes. That is, unless we get to them first. I want you to visit them in their canyons to the far west and make sure they're in no shape to join the Legion. They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned, so deal with them appropriately. Any questions? Then you'll need to make sure none of them are left to do so. Any other questions? I can't lend you any troops, but I've already sent word to Quartermaster Barden that you're to be given full access to our hardware. You'll have to pay for what you take, however. We can't afford to give away equipment. Did you have any other questions? Don't fool yourself. I've dealt with enough of these gangs to know that they can't be trusted. Was there anything else? Good. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Dismissed.
Interesting. This will be easy.
It's starting to feel like tensions are coming to a boil. There will be full-scale war soon.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down. Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here. Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
Shut up.
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people. Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you? Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes. Farewell.
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise. They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance. In exchange for great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle. Speak then. Yes, goodbye.
Blow your head off, buddy.
I'm glad our brothers have returned from Boulder City. Hey.
Okay. How do I lose karma for that?
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that...
If we weren't in Khan territory, I would kill... Yeah.
Check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
It's always a pleasure to see you around the camp. You want to hear the story of the great...
What? Nothing in here. Bunch of junk. So, how was I not able to show him Carl's journal? That's weird, right? Alright, go back and redo everything.
Those black armored devils might be new to the Mojave, but they're butchers like all the rest.
Oh, Jesus Christ, gotta do this again. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my showtime girl.
Carl's been in a shitty mood since that big explosion at the fort.
I've been warned about you. Yeah.
So the cub enters the wolf?
blah, blah.
Have you? Doesn't he? Caesar's representative tells a different tale. The glory of the great Khans will be restored, and once the NCR is pushed back to California, all the land from here to the Colorado will be ours. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or...
Okay. Where the hell's Regis?
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment. Name's Regis. I'm Papa's second in command.
Oh, okay.
You might say I share your concern about Caesar. You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration. Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him. I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts.
Okay.
I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you. You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around. Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts. Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture. Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa. I would too, if I were you.
Hell yeah.
Caesar's veterans are making...
If we weren't in Khan territory, I would kill you where you stand. Caesar will be avenged. Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor. Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the great Khans.
Yeah.
Enough! How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest great Khan is scarcely a match for a Legion recruit. The burned man would leave their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I would. That is... You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Making short work of the NCR. Hey. That's what I hear.
Oh.
That's the end of that.
What the...
I'm glad that's over.
I think he's dead now.
What?
I'm glad our brothers have returned home
Hello.
from Boulder City. Yeah? It's always a pleasure to see you.
No comment on that? Alright. Oh my papa. Oh my papa. What's she doing here?
You should have been with us in our glory days. You'd have loved it.
Sure.
How's it going? You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory. What? No, he... What do you mean
You're gonna
aren't
be a
allowed to
slave.
serve? Why would he lie about that? That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. All right, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Wow. Alright, let's make our way to Jack and Diane, I think it was. Jack?
Share a whiskey with me sometime?
Crimea River. Not showing up. The hell? What happened? This game fucking sucks. Alright, where the is that him? Yeah.
What do you want?
Oh,
I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art.
Nice, this guy already.
Can you believe their initiation? Maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling. Someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe. You do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The cons wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody. Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything.
How would they?
Oh, nothing really. Just, trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again. Hiya! Oh, you heard that, huh? Oh, okay, so yeah, I was writing poetry. I know, it's not a very great con-like thing to do. The followers of the apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought us a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours. Have you seen this tribe? If it's not an epic drunken ballad of cracking skulls and hearing lamentations, they'd think it's just a waste of time. Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'm not, but what else can I do? Sure, okay. You would? Really? Okay, well, here goes. This one's a haiku. Rad scorpion bites. My foot on the box canyon. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. And that's it. What do you think? You liked it? Wow, you're the first one who ever did. Whatever.
I should shoot him right now. I hate this game.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us. We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent? Well, I suppose we could always use another junior archivist in the library. All right, tell him we'll accept him as a probationary initiate.
Alright, once this is over, okay, yeah. I'm ending the stream. Fuck this. This is fucking bullshit. I hate this fucking game. Hate it. But, alright. Thanks for watching. See ya.